she's like crip walking to the kid. I'm sorry. I am not going in on her. She's an elderly woman. And Lord knows I want to live a long life. So if I have to crip walk one day. Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. So today we're in my car. Isn't that cool? That's because I'm on lunch break. So I said, let me just, get online real quick and talk to my people, my favorite people online. Y'all so cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at another plot twist video, and this one is going to have three separate segments, three separate stories of individuals who enjoy eating, and I got something I want to say about it. Okay? Hi.
Hey, Shun. So we got your stuff.
Yes.
Sienna needs a caretaker, and Derrickis comes over to bring her some food.
Did you eat?
No. Can you get me some burritos?
Okay.
And hash browns?
Okay. How many do you want?
4.
Okay.
4 burritos and
4 burritos and what?
6 hash browns.
Look, I'm not a certified caretaker or anything, but I assume the job involves, well, taking care of her.
You would assume that he's supposed to be taking care of her, and he is, but how he's taking care of her is clearly, incorrect. He's probably overfeeding her. First of all, he walks in, he says, "Hey, Chunk," like this is some little girl. No, that's a grown 20-something-year-old woman you just called Chunk. This is how you know, like, a lot of them 600-pound people got something wrong with them up here. And I don't mean to be mean, but y'all who get to 600 pounds, you running around allowing other people to tell you what to do as an adult, being okay with other people preparing food for you, telling you what to do, like a little kid coming over making you breakfast and stuff. You can't eat until someone else does it, and she's walking around. What is the purpose of a caretaker when you are walking and able-bodied? Like, this is a waste of money. I hope that this is not something that the government is paying for.
Giving her 4 burritos and 6 hash browns is the worst thing you can do for her. Nobody needs that much food to start the day.
How can I help? Can I please have a large stuffed crust pepperoni pizza? The cinnamon bites thing, and that's all. Thank you.
The editing makes it seem like this call happens not long after he leaves, and the sunlight in the shaded windowsill helps us draw a similar conclusion. I can't imagine a world where anyone would need a large pizza after downing all that breakfast.
So after downing 6 hash browns and 4 burritos, a microwavable kind, I'm sure, she proceeds to call and order a pizza along with some cinnamon breads, whatever those are, and it looks like she also has a huge plate of pizza rolls. That's after the breakfast. This is all the same day. Is she trying to put herself into a coma with food? Like, I understand, like, people have levels of addiction. Honey, I'm gonna need you to pick up a needle. I'm gonna need you to go get you a bottle of alcohol and pick another habit, because choosing food as an addiction at this point is pretty disgusting. I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean and try to talk junk or anything. Like, I'm pretty sure marijuana is legal in a lot of states, and it's truly a lot less disgusting. And they even have edible versions. I'm just saying, throwing that out there for people who would like to trade in their addiction to food for some other one. I mean, there's your fix. Just trade in your addiction for another one. Possibly one less disgusting. Thanks.
And she kind of almost lost it. It broke my heart to see my mom that upset. So it was just awful. I didn't know what to do, and I just wanted to eat, but I couldn't while I was in the hospital. So I didn't gain much for a bit.
The pizza is here, and she is not slowing down at all. That large pizza and cinnamon bites are completely gone before long.
So things got really bad, and I just shut off. It was in this downward spiral until my mom came and got me.
And of course, you can't have cinnamon bites without cinnamon rolls to follow.
I stop through the fast food probably about 5 to 6 times a week.
James is a man that likes some fast food.
I would like to get a foot-long, quarter-pound coney with cheddar peppers, please. After I get off work, fast food is the easiest thing.
Getting that almost every day after work can't be good for you. Just look at how big that footlong is.
That way you ain't got to go home and cook nothing and just crawl in bed or sit down and watch TV.
I'm sorry, when it comes down to it, You know, I understand how addictions are created. It's usually by going through extremely traumatic experiences. And while we all suffer from different things as we're growing up, this is not an excuse. Like, just because you go through something horrific in childhood and very traumatic does not mean that you get to overeat. It doesn't mean that this is a viable solution to whatever your problem is. In fact, if anything, overeating is going to do nothing but exacerbate whatever issues you already have going on in your life. You don't want to go through life being ostracized, you know, just simply because of your physical appearance. And then not only that, but now you couple that with the fact that you have a full-blown addiction. So now any scenario in which, you know, you're getting invited out to eat, you're going to a dinner, you know, you always have to overthink because you're addicted to foods, especially when it comes to outings and family events and stuff. Can you imagine being the person that has to send the invite to the 600-pound person? You're gonna be thinking, are they gonna come and break the furniture? Are they gonna come and eat us out of house and home? Like, you be thinking probably all of that. Like, thank God I have no fat people like that in my family or my close circle, because I'd be like, I ain't inviting them. What had happened was I actually didn't get a chance to finish that video earlier, so I'm home now. Let's finish.
Give me another bite before his light changes.
Doing this once in a blue moon, I get it. Everyone gets hungry. But doing this 4 or more times a week, that's a serious problem.
Sometimes when I'm cooking something, he will have already gone through the drive-thru, and I say something, well, I already had something to eat. Well, why did you eat this? Well, you cooked it.
That sub would be enough to feed me for a day, but James isn't done.
I remember about 4 or 5 years ago, I went to the doctor. They brought these big scales in. My first thought was, can't be.
He was 750 pounds.
Wait a minute. So you got your... This lady is how old, y'all? Serving this guy? She's like crip walking to the kid. I'm sorry. I am not going in on her. She's an elderly woman. And Lord knows I want to live a long life. So if I have to crip walk one day, you best believe I'll be crip walking, okay? Oh, anyway, wow. As Homeboy's stomach is like looking like a whole nother couch. It looks like that should be his ottoman. Oh my goodness.
That is a whole lot of food James is downing, especially when you consider that he ate before he got home.
Here you are putting this pie on here knowing I ain't supposed to eat it.
I guess James blames me for his weight. I hope he's not too bitter at me.
I mean, yeah, I would think that he, you know, at this point, yeah, I blame you because the dude's not even able to like make his own food. Now he is driving, you know, and getting drive-through and stuff, but like maybe he wouldn't be as fat if he didn't have her cooking too. He definitely helps her contribute to his obesity, but by her still serving him as an elderly woman, like he should be taking care of you, ma'am. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool.
What really gets me riled up is that he blames his mother for cooking all this and even lashes out on her a bit.
You ready for breakfast?
Yes, ma'am.
Octavia says she doesn't have the energy to leave her bed anymore, but she could still get a balanced breakfast?
Eating is my happiness. It makes me feel safe, and if I could, I just wouldn't stop.
Hold up, that is not breakfast. That is an absurd amount of nachos under any circumstance, but this is what Octavia eats right after waking up and getting dressed.
After I finish my meal, I'm already thinking about eating again.
Okay, why did my mind go right to a dirty place? She's like laying faces down, butt up, legs wide open. I mean, this would be, and then her boobs are like pressed like that too. Like, this would be a fat admirer's dream right now, I'm sure. But, you know, enter at your own risk because, I mean, you know, an immobile person would definitely have some fungal issues, I would presume.
About eating again. And what I'm gonna have next. And I can't wait.
I'm done.
She finishes up her well-balanced breakfast, but what will come next?
Let's see. Here, those are for you. Yay! I knew you were gonna be happy.
I love seeing the looks on their faces when I give them something good to eat.
Well, sharing is caring, so good for Octavia for handing those out. On the other hand, though, you really shouldn't have an entire plastic bag worth of snacks within arm's reach.
And I'm sure she's not exactly getting up and getting that herself. So, I mean, while that's nice that she does have that around so she can have some bond with, it looks like her nieces and nephews or whatever, but like at the same time, it's like somebody is not only just bringing this woman a platter of nachos for breakfast, but then she's got like bedside candy and chips on deck, and she's just laying there. Like, that's so sad. You can tell she's probably one of those people that's stuck on her belly, because like maybe laying on her back, you know, the weight crushes it. Oh my gosh.
What are we gonna have for lunch?
A Southwest salad sounds amazing.
I want some barbecue. Don't you want some?
I would rather have a salad, you know.
I want the barbecue place, so that's what I'm gonna get.
Girl, bye. You would rather have a salad. You don't even have a chin, bro. Oh my god, why am I being so mean today? It's probably the holidays. I swear. The holidays get me so, like, just out of whack. Sometimes the truth has to hurt. But we need to hear it. Because at the end of the day, you can't make a change unless you see something wrong.
I respect the effort there, but it sounds like barbecue is going to win out.
I got your barbecue.
Thank you.
This isn't a life.
Yep, here comes the barbecue. Let's see what we got.
I'm existing. I'm not able to experience the things that I want to do, places I want to go. I feel like I'm in jail.
Okay, I admit it. That looks better than a Southwest salad.
Oh my goodness. I just don't understand how you can see someone sitting there overflowing to the point where she's like, her fat's like spilling over and like, I don't even, it's almost like puddling out to the side. I don't even know how to describe it. And I don't understand how you can bring them this much food. Did you see how much was on there? That was like a family-sized portion of ribs and fries. Or at least enough for 2 people. And she's probably just gonna lay there and eat it. And you've not even earned any of these calories. Like, by laying in bed, you've probably earned maybe 2 of those and maybe a handful of fries. And you're just gonna eat all of that and just getting fatter and fatter. It's just disgusting. Like, I just don't understand.
But that is a whole lot of ribs and fries. We don't see her actively eat it, but we also see 2 closed bags on Octavia's table. So if she had even more after the ribs, that's a serious problem.
The guy said Sheen Bobley had even more after those ribs. It's just nasty. It is. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.